Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. I just had to choose a yellow hat. No yellow hat, green screen looks okay. Yellow hat, glitching in and out because somehow the lighting shows green. So, technical little comments aside, we had another Team Go Rocket event. Why? Well, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just released. Maybe you hadn't heard, but if you had not, you also probably didn't realize I put up a video showcasing an hour of Pokemon Scarlet. And I gave my thoughts on that and some other things that were going on in interim. That said, the Rocket event happened before the Gamers release, and I think it's still going on. It may be over tomorrow, so I want to get my video out of the way now. Now, this one wasn't that bad, especially if you already had radars that you saved up from other events. Some of you might be level 44 going on 45 or 43 going 44, and I believe one of those levels required you to take on Team Go Rocket and more than 100, 200 battles. Might have even been 300, I can't remember honestly. But I do remember it being so overwhelming that I decided to get most of the battles out of the way and then buy the radars for the remaining ones. Well, this was one of those things, if you had leftover ones, you were able to quickly progress from the grunts to both Arlo, Sierra, and Cliff. And they switched up their tactics this time. I say that to explain more that they didn't switch up like any battle mechanics. They switched up the Pokemon they use. So normally for Cliff and Giovanni, they would use Persian or some kind of normal Pokemon as a leader. Out of nowhere, he's got Machop. Now, fortunately, my Pokemon were strong enough that I had chose the last time to fight them to mix up my team order a little bit and still beat them handily. The reward for Giovanni being defeated was a Shadow Mewtwo. So make sure you finish that before the event ends, because anytime you can get another Mewtwo, especially one that's slightly unique, I say slightly because I believe this Mewtwo has already been released. If not, obviously a Mewtwo that is similar to it has already been out. So in the background, I should have footage of that event, what I did, how it went down. I was very surprised that on my first try, I was able to get through not only Sierra, but also Giovanni himself. They had the balloons appear more rapidly, so that helped. I didn't have to travel all over the city or play after work to take care of this. I was able to do just the minimum effort to get it done and get it out of the way. So that was cool. Guzzlord is still here for a little while longer. He's probably on his way out. Most of you are probably already over him. And we do have no shiny for that form yet, so we do have another Pokemon that's on its way. And we'll be able to check in with that soon. So no, Jesse and James did not show up like it would have been nice to have them show up, but we still got a good Pokemon out of that, and you could TM frustration off of your Mewtwo or some of these other Pokemon that you may have had a frustration on without, excuse me, without using an elite TM, I think, for this moment right now, for this event. So let me know, did you get a decent Mewtwo? I know some people always complain that when they get these shadows, they're 1-star. Note that if it's a 2-star and you purify it, you've got a good chance of getting at least a 3-star, maybe even a 100. However, not really recommended to purify it if you plan on using these things for battles and or just to collect, right? You want to keep a shadow in the mix just for, having different types of Mewtwo's, but also if you plan on bringing those into PvP to win some of these, battles, tournaments, etc. So that out of the way, I think I said everything I wanted to say here. Again, I know these are short videos, some of which are short on purpose. Some of them is just, hey, the moment has passed, and I felt like trying to talk about this and something else at the same time was too much to A, remember, and B, the moment had already passed on it. So let me know what your thoughts are, how you've done. We are getting closer and closer to the video goal for the year. Please support me and watching or rewatching the content. More importantly, leaving comments and liking. I know it's customary in human nature for a lot of us to look at things that we enjoy and not comment. As a smaller channel right now, it helps more when you do that because it gets the channel in the eyes of other people who may not be aware that the channel is here. So that said, for those of you who haven't already, be sure to hit that like button up there. I keep pointing the wrong way. Hit that like button here. I need to be pointing to the green on this camera here. Subscribe, comment, share everything I just said there. Hope to see you again soon. If I don't, remember, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out. Captain Sensation!